What I think is fun and funny about this, I'll tell this story. So there's a comedian, Sebastian Maniscalco. He's one of my favorite. I've actually interacted with him before he was huge and famous. He did Vince Vaughn's Wild West comedy tour, where Vince Vaughn put 4 comedians in a trailer, put them around the country. I saw it, thought it was hilarious. Movie bomb. Sebastian was one of those people. So a lot of times when you get noticed, people go, "Oh, did you just start doing this thing?" I go, "No, I've been doing this forever." So after I graduated from my residency, I wanted to create a group. I call it the Rising Dentist Study Club. Our mission was, if we can get to know each other earlier in our careers, maybe we would hate each other less when we get older. That was the whole mission. I got speakers. It was above a bar that I worked at. I got sponsors to bring in food. And all I wanted dentists to do, and teams and students, was to meet each other, be friendly, because I thought dentists are people too. And the stuff my dad told me about, where dentists don't like each other, they're always insecure, they're competing. So my goal was to create a community in Philadelphia where dentists could feel like they were supported. So I was well known from 2005 to 2017 in Philadelphia. I spoke on
So that was
implants.
before like social media and all that
Before
stuff,
social
right?
media.
Yeah.
February 2017 was the start of Dental Nachos. So during that time, if you're a dentist in Philadelphia and you needed an associate, they go, "Oh, call Paul Goodman. He knows," right? So people call me on my Nokia. Remember the Nokia, right?
Yeah.
I have to pick it up. You couldn't even text back then. So I said, so I was doing this, but over that time, I started a family. I had multiple practices. I always kind of kept this one meeting a year on the side, which I loved. I did at the Philly Stadium once. I do it at Maggiano's. And it was just this nice, fun, one-time thing where I'd get sponsors. Then in 2017, I would I was on Facebook groups. I was contributing, all these different groups, the business of dentistry, things like that. And I said, I want to make my own group, kind of opinionated. I know sometimes people don't always get me. Some people find me annoying and then they like me later. I do want to share, this is funny from social media. One of my current friends now, Gary, I spoke at this meeting called the Voices of Dentistry in 2018. And I spoke on practice transitions and all this stuff. And I can do like 3 things well. And I've done a lot of speaking courses. So I know the techniques, right? The nicest thing people tell me is, "You're very natural up there." I'm like, "It's not natural, it's techniques." So these 2 people came up to me at the end and said, "Hey, Paul, we thought we were going to hate you, but we really like you." And I go, "Could you have left off that beginning part?" And they said, "Why?" They said, "Because the stuff you post on social media annoys me, but now I know you're trying to help people." So I know, one of my favorite books, To Sell is Human by Daniel Pink, is the difference between agitation and irritation. I shoot for agitation. Sometimes it irritates people. I can't control that. But I started this group in 2017, thought it'd be a couple hundred people talking about implants and practice management. My awesome wife, Mrs. Nachos, she loves that name, helped me come up with the name. The nacho metaphor is that I'm a broker, I'm a speaker, I'm a dentist. I do a lot of different things.
A little bit of
I
everything.
do authentically love nachos. I love Mexican food. There's a lot of toppings. You're the marketing genius, not me, but I picked something, Gary, which was like the golden retriever puppy of appetizers. Because when the group started, remember, think back to 2017. Dentists didn't really know how to use Facebook. Most people don't know how to use Facebook. So when they saw this group, Dental Nachos, with 500 people, they were just posting pictures of the nachos they were eating, which just had the unintended consequences of people stopping their scroll and looking at it.
Yep.
And I would be in Philadelphia and my phone would buzz in my pocket. Someone who I know would go, "Hey, Paul, I texted you a picture of my nachos. I don't think they're worthy of the group, but I just wanted you to know I was eating them."